Hey guys, welcome back. Today is one of actually the most fun days that we are going to have, I think. And this is about how you're going to create your own unique offer. One of the things that people really worry about is they think, well, wait a minute. If we're using Teresa's stuff and if everybody's using it and her team is really big and so then everybody's going to be exactly the same, and then I don't understand how that's not going to over inundate the market and all of those things. So don't worry, just trust me. We totally have figured this out and I'm going to show you what to do. Everybody in our team has totally different talents. And with this huge team, and it's just going to get bigger. Everybody has their own unique talents that nobody else has, and I'm going to show you how you use those to put them in your offer. And later in this whole series, we're going to be talking about your ads and how you do your ads so that everybody's ads will be completely different, okay? So this is going to be a lot of fun, but this is where you have the power to out-deliver anybody else on your team, and in a totally different way. And so it's really fun. You guys, people buy in more often if you bundle a whole bunch of things together. And it can't just be anything. It can't just be, oh, this is really cute, or I like this, or this ebook is beautiful. That's not what it's about. It's about solving their problems. So I'm going to show you what happens when somebody joins your downline, or every time somebody buys a product, okay? So because it can't just be, I'm going to offer whatever I think looks nice. You've got to offer things that solve their problems. So let me show you how that works. In fact, I'll use an example from my story. I had little kids and we wanted to have a little bit of extra money. And so I decided, you know what, I'm going to breed dogs. We want to get dogs anyway. And so that would be a good way to make some extra money. So we got 2 purebred Pomeranians. And I remember the female was black and she was beautiful. And the male was light brown because we wanted to be able to have puppies of different colors, and we fell in love with those dogs and we had a great time. And so I was breeding these dogs. And guess what? The problem that I had was I wanted to make more money. So buying the male and female Pomeranian, well, that solves that problem, right? Now I can start breeding. But every single time someone buys anything, anytime you buy a product, it creates a whole bunch more problems. So think about that. Yes, it solved my problem, but what other problems did it create? Now I need all the paraphernalia that I need to make sure that I can clean up all the poop out in the backyard. I need to make sure that I can give them shots. I need to make sure I have brushes and the things I need to take care of their hair, to comb them, to either I'm going to have to know who I can go to trim their hair or whatever, go to the vet barber, or I'm going to need to have the equipment to do it myself. I've got to have dog food. I need to be able to have something for the water for the dog. I need to be able to make sure that I have chew toys so they don't chew on my furniture. I also, by the way, now need to learn how to train my dogs. Do you see how there are all these problems that I now have because I bought one thing? Well, that is what happens. So, for example, you could use doTERRA. If doTERRA solves a problem, people are buying doTERRA because they have a health challenge. And the essential oils, or one of the products, is helping support what they're trying to solve. And so it's great. It's a solution for them. But then what happens after that? Now number one, they need to know how to use them. They need to be able to maybe have a book so they can look up which essential oils they use for which health challenges. Now they need to have something to put them in. They don't know where to put them. So they need the education, and they need to learn how to apply them, and they need to learn how to help someone else. They need to learn how to use them on their kids. So now they have all these problems and that they didn't have before they bought this product. Well, you need to treat someone joining your downline as if it is a product. So that's the most powerful thing you can do. If you can get this concept, it will be huge. Treat someone joining your downline as if joining your downline is a product. Because as soon as they join your downline, guess what? Do they have other problems they need to solve? Why did they join your downline? People have a lot of different reasons, whether it's for their health or because they want to make money or whatever. But they join your downline, and now all of a sudden they've got all these problems that they need to take care of. So let's talk through some of the things that happen in the downline. In fact, I'm going to write this down for you. Okay, so let's say that someone joined your downline. Okay, so we'll just do this. Here's the problem. And here is the solution that you're giving them, okay? So the problem is they want to make money. Okay, now they join your downline. Now, once they join your downline, now what problem do they have? Well, guess what, Teresa? Well, I need to get leads. I need to get people that I can bring into my business too. So the problem is they need leads. And so I say, oh, well, guess what? You know what? We're just going to give you an automated recruiting funnel. So we totally have this solution for you. Okay, so now that creates another problem. What's the next problem? Oh, well, Teresa, now, I have all these, now I know how to get leads, but guess what? How do I get traffic to come look at my page? I don't know how to get people to come over to that area. So then I tell them, I make this part of my offer. I say, oh, you know what? Guess what? We're actually going to give you some training. We have some of the best people in the industry who have trained us and have shown us what to do, and now we're gonna use that training, best in the industry, and you get to have that for free. We're gonna give you the training. We're gonna show you exactly how to bring traffic into your funnel. So, and by the way, it's evergreen. We have a way to do it evergreen. Okay, and so now they say, oh, that's awesome. Okay, so that solves that problem. But guess what? So Teresa, now, I don't have any money. I don't have any money for ads. So, I can't go pay for ads to bring them in here. Oh, well, guess what? We have funnels, and we pre-created some stuff for you that is evergreen, that allows you to do your ads for free so that it doesn't cost you anything to bring leads in. And then what's the next problem that they might say? Okay, so but now once somebody gets into my downline, so I've got the traffic and I've got my ads going and people come in, but then what do I say? What do I say when they come in? I don't know what to say. I say, oh, you know what? Guess what? We've actually created an entire script for you. We've got the close, the exact things that you are going to say that have been proven that it's the way to close, and we get the most people getting enrolling using that close. And so we're going to give you the scripts. We're going to give that to you totally free. And then they might say, okay, so that's awesome. But then now, this is somebody wanting to join because they want to make money. But what about the product? How do I sell the product now? So the product is the next thing. And then guess what I say? I say, oh, guess what? You know what? One of the things we're going to add, if you're in my downline, one of the things that you get is we're going to give you auto funnels that totally help you sell the product, and it's pre-created, totally ready for you. Okay, so do you see how you start creating the offer? You have got to start figuring out what the next problem is that person will have, and guess what? So now what's going to happen is, instead of people saying, oh, join my downline, what most people get is this. When they join a downline in an MLM, they get this, and they get the documentation, and they get the pieces of paper and the information about joining. They get that from the company. You know what our goal is? Our goal is to out-deliver doTERRA. They would want us to do that, but you don't want to make these physical products. For doTERRA, that's something that we've tried. It doesn't work. It devalues the product, and the company has asked us not to do that. So don't add things in here that are physical products, which actually is even better for us because physical products cost us more money. The kinds of things that we have here, which, by the way, all of this is stuff that you get when you join my downline. When you're in my downline, when you're in this onboarding process, you get all of this for free. And I let you have this so that you can make that part of your offer, and you get to give it to your people. So the next thing that happens is you can just make your own. You can either make your own, you can take mine, you can add it to whatever you want to do. So, but to my people, guess what I get to say? I get to say, instead of just saying, hey, this is what you get when you join my downline, I say, you know what? When you join my downline, you get this, but guess what? You also get all of this. You get all of this just because you're in my downline. And it is awesome. You guys, people love it. And you don't have to make your own. You can make your own. If you want to add, if you think, wow, you know what, I can think of another problem, Teresa. I want to add this piece, and I want to add this piece, and I want to add this piece. Great. Try to outvalue me. Add stuff to your offer. And as each person adds different things to their offer, that's what makes them unique. We're not all going to be the same, because yes, the beauty of it is we have all of this, which is so powerhouse. You guys, I am telling you right now, I told you we have spent hundreds of thousands of dollars figuring this out, and this alone is worth over $200,000 just to be able to have these that are proven, that have been split tested, that absolutely work. And by the way, they come from the best in the industry who charge crazy amounts of money to even build you one funnel. So you can use these, but guess what? You each have your own talents, your own skills. Maybe you're really amazing at Facebook ads. Maybe you're really amazing at YouTube. Maybe you're really amazing at getting followers on social media, whatever. You might be really awesome at any piece of this process, anything that might solve a problem. And you might be sitting there thinking, I'll tell you right now, if you are sitting there thinking, you know what, I don't really have any talents. Get off of that. Stop that right now. You get out of yourself. You have something to offer. Figure out what that is. Maybe you are just really understanding. And your training that you can add to this piece this is how you make sure that people don't feel pressured. This is how you make sure, dude, we're giving you all this online stuff, but this is how you don't lose the human touch. Do you see? So get out of that place where you're going, oh, gee whiz, I don't have that much to offer because look at this is amazing and it's worth so much money. Don't worry about that. Figure out what you can add. It makes your offer unique and amazing. You've got some Facebook group that you're doing certain things with. You have some way of highlighting the people who have enrolled the most. Maybe you're way better at recognition than me. That's not my best forte. We're working on it. I'm getting better at that. But do you see what I'm saying? These are the kinds of things that you can add to what you're doing. And you guys, all of this, it's pre-built. It's totally here. It's ready to go. And by the way, tomorrow is exciting because tomorrow's the day where you get the funnel. So this is what we're doing here. This is why everyone wants to join our team. And so for me to make it available to you guys, it took us a little while to figure out how we could make this available so that you guys could also use it for what you are doing without making it so that everybody's doing exactly the same thing. And I'm telling you, this is working, even with lots and lots of people in a downline, okay? So go get your offer together. That's your task for today. You can totally straight up copy mine if you want. You want to use anything in the members area that you have in this whole onboarding process. Use any of those things as part of your offer and make it unique, make it fun, add funny things. And you know what? Go to the Facebook group. Post about what you are putting in your offer, because I'll tell you what, it's fun. It's super fun to do it with each other. It's a fun way to be creative. It's a fun way to get competitive. So don't be all sneaky. I want you to understand something. It's easy to go, I'm not telling anybody else what I'm doing because guess what? Then they might copy me. Well, guess what you guys are doing? All of you in doTERRA are copying all the stuff that we did from the very beginning, okay? And guess what? It made doTERRA grow bigger. It gave doTERRA a better culture. Our retention rate is way better. You guys, when you share, when you help each other, it changes the game and it makes it better. So you know what? You have millions of people in doTERRA all offering the same thing. Add these pieces. That's why this onboarding process is so powerful, because not only that, in fact, that's something else you can add, is that we've got the onboarding that guides you through the process. So when you can go to somebody, I'll give you kind of some of the wording that you can say. You can say, hey, when you join my downline, and then go down the paper, you get auto recruiting funnels, you get trainings on how to do the traffic, you get evergreen traffic so you can get your traffic for free, you get the scripts on exactly how to close people. It's a super simple script. You get the free funnels for product, you get the whole onboarding system that walks you through the whole process. You get all of this for free just if you join my downline. So it's powerful. And one of the things I want you to remember is that it makes it so easy to have people interested in your business. Let me make sure I covered everything that I wanted to cover with you guys. Let's see. I think that's it. I think we've got it all. And I just want you to just realize how simple it is. Instead of trying to coerce people to come into your downline, these people are applying to your downline. They're coming to be part of your downline, and you get to tell them, hey, this is what you offer. If you want to be part of our downline, these are the things that you get. It is powerful, it's amazing, and I'm seriously so excited that we have this ready to be able to give this to you guys. All right, go do your tasks for today. Make sure you create your unique offer. Make sure you know exactly what you want to include in it, and add some of your own stuff. Make it fun, and I will see you tomorrow.